Yo, pronounce it like the letter, don't say it at all. It's your boy S, and this is BARZ Wrestling Media. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for more content. We got a plethora of news, folks. We got a plethora of news. We're going to be talking about WWE possibly revamping Lucha Underground. We're going to be talking about Uber Femi versus Moose at question mark. I'll tell you more about it coming up next. Yeah, it's your boy S.
Theo got that sound, boy.
About to stack up them commas. We back. So no, your eyes do not deceive you. WWE and Lucha Underground are under the same umbrella. Yes, it was reported on many social media outlets that WWE and Lucha Underground are under the same umbrella, and WWE has the rights to Lucha Underground, and they have had the rights to Lucha Underground since 2016. I don't know where I was at, because I definitely did not know that. But they've had the rights to Lucha Underground since that time. And from what I'm understanding, the rumor is that they are planning on revamping the brand and bringing it back to life. So what's possibly going to happen is that we're going to have another extension of WWE wrestling program, but in a Lucha Libre style, which will be pretty dope if it actually happens. It's still a rumor right now, but the sources are saying that this could be a possible guarantee, but we'll just see what happens. My only discrepancy is that WWE hasn't been the best with luchadors. The only successful luchador that comes to mind is Rey Mysterio. Now, of course, we've had others, or one other actually, in Alberto Del Rio, who's not with the company, but he was a WWE champion. So if you look at those two, that's two out of many professional wrestlers that were luchadors that came through WWE system. So I'm just saying, like, if this actually happens, I'm hoping that WWE does it some justice, because Lucha Underground was off the chain, and it shook up the wrestling world for sure. And it makes sense that they could be possibly doing this anyway, because WWE has a good portion of Lucha Underground's roster in their promotion now. I mean, I could name a few: Chelsea Green, Rey Mysterio, Justin Io Sky. So there's a good plethora of guys. Of course, Legado Fantasma. There's a good plethora of guys that were on Lucha Underground, and you know what I'm saying? So let's just see what happens with the promotion if they actually go through and do this. But it'll be dope to really see, and I will be glued to the television if this actually happens. Moving along. So the breaking news is that Uber Femi and Moose will be facing each other in Madison Square Garden on March 11th at the next pay-per-view, which will be Roadblock. NXT Roadblock. This is going to be dope. Now, I thought they was going to be facing each other at Stand and Deliver, honestly. I thought they was going to face each other at Stand and Deliver at one of those. But it's not going to happen at Stand and Deliver. It's going to happen at Roadblock. So this is going to be fire. It's going to be the first, and probably many, the NXT World Champion versus the X Division World Champion of TNA. This is going to be fire. Now, like I told you before in the last few videos, that these guys have been going back and forth on social media for some time. So it was just a matter of time before TNA came together and said, let's make this happen. And this was also reported by Ringside News and other wrestling outlets. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this happening. In fact, yeah. Shao Kahn laughing because it's going to be diabolical when this takes effect. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be one of them matches. If you guys have never seen Moose on the indie scene, you need to watch him on the indie scene and then watch his evolution of what he's doing now in TNA. The dude is a legit monster. He could do amazing things in that ring. I've seen this dude do a somersault at a Lucha Libre event in the midair and land on his feet. So I'm telling you right now, and we don't even need to talk about what Uber can do. Let's just be for real. This guy is a legit monster. He's a legit monster. So I'm very anxious to see how this is going to go, who is going to win. Like I said, I'm watching regardless. So I'm looking forward to this match. It's going to be official. Last on the list, let's talk about these new belts. As you know, WWE has an ID program that is working with other wrestling promotions. So what happens is they got these other promotions under their umbrella, and on top of that, a few of the wrestlers that are under those promotions are under their umbrella as well. And as you can see, they have their own championship belts. We got the ID heavyweight world title for the men, and we got the ID women's title, world women's title for the women. So this is fire. But the one thing I gotta say is that how many belts is WWE gonna have? They got a plethora of belts, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, I would like to know what significance is these belts gonna hold in this program. Will we see these belts on live television sometime just to shake things up? Or are we just going to have to watch the ID programming whenever we can to see what's going to take effect? But I do know for sure that there's a lot of guys under that ID program that can really go. I've looked it up. I've seen who's down there, and it's going to be dope to see how they make this thing work. So, like I said, it's going to be fire. Pay attention. Anyway, that was enough of my rant. It's your boy S, and this is BARZ Wrestling Media. We'll be back with another one. Deuces.